Hi guys, my name is Lindy the Brand, and today we analyzing the game that recently just took place, manje, of which was Bafana Bafana up against in Namibia. Of course, Bafana Bafana playing home in this international friendly. Hugo Bruce went with 6 changes from the starting lineup, 6 or 7 changes, I can't remember, but 6 changes to Igemia Namhlanje. Introduced a complete new defense with a combination of more especially, let's start at the back with the goalkeeper. We saw Uvelumota coming in for the first time, and he wasn't really tested in the game because first 10 to 15 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes, in Namibia dominated the game, and they were taking advantage from the mistake Ebesienza at the back. I think the back three or four. No, we are playing 3. the back 3, of which it is Umayela, Siandatulu, and Usbisi. They were really not gelling the way they were supposed to, or as planned, but we saw them having a lot of difficulties into gelling up until they brought in Kekana, of which he found stability in the second half in mover. And then coming to both wing backs, of which it was Umayela and Thabiso Minyana. Thabiso did very great namhlanje, and more especially his first national call up, his first game for Bafana Bafana. He filled that position the way he was supposed to fill it. I don't think he needed to be moved, as we saw again towards the end of the game. We saw him esedlala phambili. I think he was playing as a right forward winger, of which it wasn't making sense because he was able to shut down Dion Hoto the entire game. Considering the fact that they all play in the same football club, they all playing in the same team, so he understands. I think he understands techniques when it comes to speed Dion taking a player on, if he has to, the crosses our keeper from that right hand side Avelangayo going on forward, and more especially he was playing as a front 3 for Namibia. And then in the middle, I feel like we really needed stability, more especially our number 6. I'm not sure with the man of the match that was given to Mahaman. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it correctly, but in this game I don't really have anyone from the Bafana team that was really outplaying anyone. They all came to the party. A lot of them raised their hands in terms of wanting to be selected for the AFCON final team call-up. So, and more especially defensively, because we saw Mbunjana coming in the second half, of which it definitely gave us an elaboration of Uguti. Something was really not going as planned in that middle fielder. And then in terms of our attack, I know Hugo Bruce was trying to come up with players. Who can give me what, because we have 2 international friendlies. But Uzakele has been carrying that position, whether it's comparing to international players currently in the Bafana squad. He's leading in terms of the goals that he's having. Doesn't have any assists, I think, at the moment, but then he has 10 goals in 10 games. So meaning Uzakele has scored in each and every game he played. So it was very important for us to to introduce him, I think form, keep up the form, and and then in terms of that attack footing, and another point would be in terms of our midfielders, they were really not producing anything for Lyle Frosler to be dangerous or have shots on targets, or probably try to test the Namibian goalkeeper, of which he was very good. Like, absolutely, probably 90 minutes of the game, he came to the party, made huge and wonderful saves, and hence that's why you see Bafana Bafana with a lot of ball possession to their name, Ekemina Namhlanje. But Fute coming to the Namibian side, they really showed character. They really did show character, and they really showed us that a lot of players from their team, they play here in the country. For example, Hanamuk on that side, he was doing wonders. He was doing wonders. Other players who are playing in the NFD Mutsipa Foundation League, but today's game was an absolute, not really the best game Bafana can say they had, but it was really a game of identifying and selecting the right people for the right positions. I really do think that Nico Mobi should. It's hard to say this, but Uthabiso is feeling that position very well at the current moment. I think we found someone, or he was so unnecessary. That introduction of his was just so off, and more especially, Uthabiso was doing very well with Sangakishwa, but the change was so unnecessary.